Emily, you're riding a 4-fight win streak here, going back all the way to 2019. Next weekend at UFC Orlando, you're fighting Angela Hill, as I mentioned. Probably on paper, your toughest opponent to date, so to speak, right? Very experienced. She's on a little bit of a streak herself, and we've seen her perform very, very well in the UFC, and she's a very active fighter. What are your thoughts on her as an opponent? I also think she's your first ranked opponent. Does that have any pressure added to it, or you're just ready to go in there and do your business?
Yeah, she's got a lot of experience. She's fought a lot of really, really good people. I think she's a high volume, high pace type of fighter, very comfortable striking, just kind of goes in there and throws whatever. So I'm excited for that. I'm looking forward to that. I think she's changed a little bit in the last few years, kind of trying to be more well-rounded, add in some takedowns and grappling and whatever. So I expect this fully to hit every, aspect of MMA, which I'm excited about. I think it's going to be a fast-paced fight.
Yeah, I mean, just watching Angela Hill for so many years, from an outside perspective, I'd say, be ready for the lot of hands being thrown, a lot of forward pressure. Hope you're working on your gas tank. Can you speak on that at all? I mean, how have you how have you been preparing for Angela stylistically?
Yeah, kind of what you said. She likes to walk straight in and just throw. She has I believe a Muay Thai background, so she's been striking for however long. I think just she's comfortable throwing, and that's what she likes to do. So I'm aware of that. And more in my fight camps, it's more about fine-tuning my stuff. We don't spend they're going to do this and that, so we need to do this. It's more just being sharp, being ready, preparing for all possible situations, which we've done. And yeah, I'm really excited for a fast-paced fight, because in my last fight, I kind of talked about how I didn't throw as much as I wanted to. So sure. This fight, this is the fight to do that.
Yeah, I'm from a fan's perspective, I'm very excited to watch this fight, because I expect both of you to go at it very hard, and you're both very talented. So it should be a treat for all the fans alike. Do you have a prediction for the fight, or do you not really do that?
I don't really like to predict. I like to get in there, and just wherever I'm comfortable is where I'll stay. And it's different every fight. I'm comfortable in different places every fight. Recently it's been striking, just more so because my opponents, I've fought totally different opponents the last 3 or 4 fights. So I'm really excited to see where we end up and see, where the fight goes.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you bet on sports at all. I know Dana White recently said fighters can't bet on themselves anyways, but plenty of people watching this will bet on the fight. Right now you're sitting at a -130 favorite. Do you bet at all? Do you understand what that means?
So I understand what it means, but I don't bet. People tell me all the time that they bet, or they're going to bet on me or whatever. I don't really play into any of the betting stuff. That's not, sure. I don't do it. So I just don't.
I have some fun with it, but I don't do it too crazy. But -130 favorite, the slight favorite here. What are your thoughts on those odds, and how it seems Vegas is respecting you based on the odds, so to speak?
Yeah. Odds are crazy just because it's people, and people are they go back and forth. So, I mean, it's cool, but I'm not worried about it. I don't really put a whole lot of thought into that type of thing. But what I will say is I am glad that, the fans seem to be picking up what I'm trying to do. My last fight, before my fight, I said I wanted to be, very sharp, very smart. And afterwards, that's what I saw kind of the response was. And so that makes me really happy to see that people are seeing what I'm trying to show. So I look to build off that performance in this fight and just kind of show more skills than I have in the past.